Quiet. Don't tell anybody. Don't let 'em know. There's a secret.
Is there gonna be darkness?
Yes.
Is there gonna be blades?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
You ready to talk some movies, Brennan?
Yeah, okay.
Well, let's go. Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth!
Hello. Welcome to the Corrupted Youth Podcast. I am Dan.
I am Brennan.
We are a father and son duo that explores the latest blockbusters, classic genre films, and the schlockiest Golden Age VHS rental store flicks.
In spoiler-heavy fashion.
Thank you, Brennan.
Thank you for reading it this time.
I didn't read it.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose.
Okay, so fun fact here. I was in an interview and the podcast came up
Mm-hmm.
and they said, well, what is it? And I just started saying that whole intro thing and I got cut off partway into it. And they just kept going on about something else. And I was like,
Rude.
I know. Like, how are you going to find out? But also, if you're out there and you decided to just start listening, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
You're still welcome.
I guess. For now.
Ooh, what's going on, Brennan? What are we doing here?
We're doing A Blade in the Dark. This is episode 2 of this season's summer slasher camp. So we'll be watching slashers all summer and then doing a little bit of a test at the end to see if they meet our criteria to become a slasher.
That's right. We've got a list of 5 tropes that we consider like the bare minimum to be a slasher.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very low bar. Not everyone's made it, though.
Yeah, it is always interesting to see.
And it's not that we've never been entertained.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the best part about it.
Right.
So if your movie gets picked in the future and it's not a slasher, don't worry about it. We probably still like it.
You should worry about it, though.
That's right. Worry about it. Worry a lot about it. All your street cred out the window.
Yeah.
Get out of here. No, so this one, A Blade in the Dark, was recommended by our friend Pete from Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. And our whole thing is like we loaded all our recommendations into a randomizer and did a live on it. And this one was picked as our second movie. And, oh, hang on a second here. I've got a message from Pete.
Yeah.
About this movie.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Brennan. This is Pete over at the Good Beer, Bad Movie Night podcast. Really wanted to thank you for picking my movie, A Blade in the Dark. And yeah, you asked us individually, hey, why are we picking this for the Corrupted Youth podcast? And I thought this would be a lot of fun to compare what some think of as the Italian slasher, or what this is in particular, a giallo, and what an American slasher is. Both styles of movie have similarities. There's a killer on the loose. They're stalking their prey, so to speak, and they typically use a straight-edged weapon, where the American slasher likes to use the bigger ones because it's America, right? They like to use the axes and the machetes and whatever lawnmowers, whatever else they might be able to get their hands on, whereas the Italian giallo prefers smaller implements for much more intimate murder. The Italian giallo does, much like your American slashers, has a lot of its own tropes. It usually has a black-gloved killer. They've got the classic 60s and 70s Crayola red blood. There's typically boobs in it, which is wonderful, of course. And another interesting aspect of the giallo is that there's always a mystery. Like, the killer is almost always somebody that you've met as you've traveled through this movie. It's usually a character with a speaking part that ends up being the killer. And it's not always a man. It's quite frequently it's a woman that is the killer of these films. So I was hoping that even though the fun of this summer slasher camp is to introduce you guys to some lesser known it's slasher movies, this one takes an even bigger left turn where we're going all the way across the pond, and it's not at a camp. It's not at, this and that. It's a little different. I wanted to see what you guys thought and how it holds up to the American slasher. So once again, thanks a bunch for picking A Blade in the Dark. It's a strong recommend for me. It's one of the better giallos out there. It's easy to follow. And yeah, happy summer. I really hope I can come up and visit the two of you up in Wisconsin one of these years. And again, have a happy summer. Thanks for doing this every year. It's one of my favorite podcast series to look forward to, your summer slasher camp. So thanks again, guys, for all the hard work, and we'll see you online.
Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, thanks. That was super awesome and extra handy.
Yeah.
Because now we don't have to explain what a giallo is to anybody listening.
Exactly.
And you did an excellent job. And when we first listened to your message, it only made us more excited to watch this movie.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The version that we ended up watching of this is free on Tubi in Italian.
Original, well, not original audio, because, of course, it's giallo movie. They redubbed the whole thing. But yes, original Italian. We got to hear him say things like, ciao. We even got one, Mamma Mia.
There was a Mamma Mia in it. It was pretty great. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's also free on Pluto, but I don't know if that one has the English dub, if that's a hang up for any dongles out there, but watch it. Just read it. It's fun.
Yeah.
You really get to just dive into the actual actors.
Yeah, plus out of like all movies to watch with subtitles, this one is really not that bad.
No, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You don't have to like worry about missing too much on the screen.
Right.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on to the letterboxd info. I am not going to try to pronounce this Italian actual title of this. Yeah, but A Blade in the Dark is directed by Lamberto Bava. Many people out there who are into horror and thriller Italian cinema from definitely know this guy's name. He's one of the big ones.
First I've heard of him.
Oh,
throwing shade.
There's going to be somebody out there who just clutched their chest and almost had a heart attack. The tagline is, "Don't go down the stairs."
That's it?
That's it. The synopsis is, Bruno, an up-and-coming film composer, has been hired to write the score to a new horror movie. After moving into a secluded villa, life begins to imitate art as a vicious killer starts bumping off anyone and everyone who happens to pay him a visit.
A lot of people pay him a visit, too.
Man, yeah. It's like a revolving door on this place. Oh, man. This is very Italian. And then some. I'm probably going to murder all of these names.
Go for it.
More than they were murdered in the movie. Andrea Occhipinti, Annie Papa, Fabiola Toledo, Michelle Soave, Valeria Cavalli. I like this guy's name. Stanko Molnar.
Stanko, yeah.
Yeah, guess who he plays?
What, the groundskeeper?
Hell yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's Stanko.
Yeah, Stanko.
Lara Lamberti, Giovanni Frezza, Marco Vivio.
And Mario, Jumpman Mario.
Oh, no. Well, as far as trailers go, we're going to skip this one because it's either like just an Italian, and even then it's just like a lot of just music and screaming.
Trailer machine's going to go hungry.
That's right. It'll get fed next episode. Yeah. That's all right, trailer machine. Don't worry about it. Okay. We start things off with three boys venturing into a spooky house. One of them is the boy who played Bob from Lucio Fulci's The House by the Cemetery. And that would be Giovanni Frezza. He's as known as Bob. You bring up Bob to anybody who watches horror movies, probably going to know exactly who you're talking about. This kid, along with that movie, he's apparently just a magnet for creepy stairs leading to basements.
Oh,
And well, these other kids, like, they throw a tennis ball down, and I'm just going to call him Bob. Bob has to go get it on a dare or be, as they quote, a little girl. Come on.
yeah, not cool.
Not cool. I mean, even if we're looking at this from old-timey glasses, come on. What are we doing here? There's plenty of girls who everybody's scared to go down into a creepy basement in a
Yeah.
presumably haunted home. But he goes down there, we hear a scream, and then a bloody tennis ball gets thrown up the stairs at the boys, and they get scared and run off.
You know, I didn't realize it was a tennis ball until they mentioned that it's a tennis ball later. I'm so used to them just being green. Never seen a white tennis ball.
Italian balls, man.
I guess so.
Just make them different, I guess. Okay, dongles. Hi, this is Dan. I'm interrupting here to just let you know that this whole thing with the tennis balls turns out, yeah, tennis balls were white for quite some time. I've looked up an article I found on artsy.net by one Matt Domino from 2019 that goes on to talk about how once we started broadcasting in color TV, that's when the tennis ball started changing color because actually David Attenborough was a controller for the BBC at the time and was like, hey, these things are hard to see. But it also goes on to say that the change required that all regulation balls have a uniform surface and be white or yellow in color. However, despite the difficulties for TV viewers, Wimbledon did not change the ball color to yellow until 1986. Should be after this movie was made anyway, so whatever. And this article also goes on to be like, hey, are they yellow or green? I guess whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, we're gonna go on and we're gonna probably bring up the white tennis balls at least one more time in this podcast episode. So whatever you do, don't write in, okay? So get back to listening to the show. Bye. Well, it turns out it doesn't matter. This all was just a scene from a movie. And we're introduced to its composer, Bruno. And director Sandra, she's rented a large Tuscan villa for Bruno to compose in. And she wants Bruno to be in this Italian villa because it's so large and unoccupied. And she just wants him to like get a sense of dread and
Creepy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, because it's kind of a thing now, liminal spaces.
Yeah, it definitely does have a liminal quality. I really like this location. It's like all white walls, creepy, vacant interior, but not like quite vacant. Like there's just like stuff still just like left around.
Yeah, but not a lot of stuff. And sometimes like the lights just don't work,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
depending on what room he's in.
Yeah, like a lot of the lighting is just done through like whatever's coming through like the windows and stuff.
It doesn't come across the best because it's just kind of movie lit and they'll be using flashlights and stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And it just is like, well, why couldn't you just see the thing? Because it's right there. We can all see it. So there's some of that in this movie and you just go with it.
Yeah. I mean, I chalk that up a lot to like limitations with the camera technology too.
Sure. And you know, the problem we have now with all these digital cameras is that everything's too dark.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, it could see fine in the dark. No, just light some stuff, please.
Yeah, please.
I don't need to see like natural darkness and everything.
Natural darkness plus shaky cam has been like the bane of modern filmmaking.
Thank you, Brennan.
Yeah.
But we also have the basement dwelling groundskeeper, Giovanni. He's mucking about.
Being all suspicious.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just grunt and huff while I trim these bushes, these big giant shears.
Don't suspect him at all of anything.
No. Well, everybody's a suspect except for Bruno at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess for the entire movie.
Yeah.
because we basically just see it through his point of view. We also get introduced to the property owner, Tony, who just really wants a taste of that musical score on cassette. He's like, "Hey, when are you going to play? I want to hear it."
Send me a cassette. Ah.
Well, that was Bruno's thing. Is like, well, I don't know. Inspiration just hits whenever.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to be playing. How about I just give you a cassette? Apparently there used to be a lady named Linda who lived there before Bruno moves in. So some of her stuff is just kind of going to be around.
Mm-hmm.
A lot about Linda in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we get the important breakaway razor blade scratching up a nudie mag Bruno left just lying around.
Uh-huh.
It's not even like a heart. It's just like a light,
It's just a little scratch.
sketchy scratch.
Yeah.
But Bruno comes home to find the cuts, and he also notices that the patio door is open, which is no surprise because this dude does not lock a single door or window.
Nope.
Ever in this movie.
Yeah.
You
They-
can just come and go as you please.
They
Who are you?
mentioned that the groundskeeper dude, Stanko, has like the keys for everything. So I thought that would be important. Not really, because Bruno just leaves everything unlocked.
Yeah, but we also get a fun outside POV cam.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that in this. I love a good POV cam.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Bruno gets right down to composing and smoking. And you better get used to this theme that he plays on this piano because you're going to hear it a lot.
To be fair, I do like it.
It's not bad, but it's just not enough.
Yeah.
Like it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? You're just working on this one little part of this movie.
Interestingly enough, too, this is kind of jumping ahead quite a bit, but like during the climax, where it should be very suspenseful, they choose a different track, which does not fit at all. And it's like, come on, guys, you have this whole theme. It's right there.
Yeah. And well, how good was his piano acting, Brennan, since you have taken piano?
Yeah, not good. Definitely not that good. Just not playing at the right parts. I'm not sure if they even had the theme ready when they were filming this, but it did not line up very well. I mean, think about like, I don't know, have you ever seen Whiplash?
I haven't.
Oh, dude,
I know. I know.
watch Whiplash. But that's a great example of dude is like playing the drums, like actually playing what's being played, like 50% of the time. The rest of it is just faked and it looks outstanding. This guy, no way. No way. No.
I asked you right away when we were watching it.
Yeah.
I said, Brennan, is he sitting in the right position to be playing this on the piano? And you were like, no.
Yeah, his hands are not in the right spot. But to be fair, they do try not to show him actually playing as much as they can.
They don't even bother to have like other person hand playing it.
Yeah, usually you do something like that.
But I don't know. It's a cool scene though, because the camera's just kind of spinning around and moving around the equipment and showing all the different lights lighting up, and
Yeah.
his reel to reel recorder recording.
Makes it interesting to watch when all it is just showing the environment.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool scene, and it's like, all right, you're in for something. Like Bava's like putting in a little effort here.
Mhm, yeah.
It's nice to see. But Bruno hears some whispers, or he thinks he does. Not sure. So he decides to take a look around. And as he's cruising around, he ends up getting a lady and spider in a cupboard surprise.
Yeah.
And it's just a woman inside the cupboard.
She just like flops out onto the ground.
This is Katya. We've learned that she is a neighbor. And man, is she into Bruno instantly.
Yeah.
She's just like,
You're
"All right."
cute. You're cute. Hey, how long are you going to be living here? Hey.
Listen, I'm not a sweater guy, but he's wearing one hell of a sweater.
That is true. Yeah, he's rocking that sweater. That sweater that absolutely just smells like cigarette smoke.
Yeah, I did start how many times is somebody going to smoke in this movie counter?
Mm-hmm.
I only got up to 5, which I was kind of surprised. There could be more, but I gave up at 5 because I was like, not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a lot more egregious.
Might be better to track the runtime, how long they just sit there puffing on one.
But Katya needs to use the bathroom, and around the same time, Tony gets a call. So she heads off to the bathroom, and there's nobody on the other line of this phone.
Spooky.
Yeah. But Bruno goes to find Katya, but she snuck out of the house. And he ends up finding her diary in the cupboard. Just kind of flops out.
Yeah.
But it's very much like teenage girl diary,
Yeah.
which I'm guessing it must be older.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
But he reads that, and there's just like stuff in there about Katya's disturbed cousin, and then like, oh, like Linda's secret.
Yeah, Linda's got a secret. Also,
Oh.
at the beginning of this diary, it says very explicitly, Katya's diary, do not read.
He just reads it anyway. But he ends up he's just like, whatever. I'm just going to go back to work. And Katya's outside. Like we can see her just kind of like sneaking off, thinking she's all funny or something. But then she gets attacked by the razor wielding mystery person. It doesn't get killed. She just gets slashed a couple times, but she ends up making her way down some stairs somewhere.
Big house.
They just go
somewhere.
down.
Yeah.
Listen, this stairwell is going to be an important location in this movie. They just lead down into a hallway with vacant rooms, like multiple rooms.
Yeah.
It feels like, I don't know, like office rooms or closet spaces or storage. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know how rich people run their homes.
I don't either. It adds to the weird liminal aspect of it.
Definitely.
But then she ends up like going into one of these rooms and hides behind a weird partial wall.
Yeah, it's all
It's
like
like-
broken open.
Yeah, and like there's chicken wire that was inside it. I don't know if anybody makes walls this way inside homes,
Yeah.
but I don't know what goes on in Italy, but I don't think that's up to code in the US.
No.
And this is where like the lighting, where I was talking, like, cause she's hiding there, and I think she thinks she's well hidden.
Not at all.
Definitely not. And there's a cool shot of like a shadow she sees
Uh-huh.
from like I'm guessing like the bottom of the stairs where light's coming in, but it turns around and goes away. She's like, oh, thank goodness. And then instantly starts getting stuck
Yeah.
with the extendo razor. And yeah, she just gets killed here.
Get a fun scene of the killer dragging the body up the stairs and her head's just like thumping on this, like each step.
Yeah, the killer just drags her around quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Bruno hears some whispering on his recording on the playback, and it says something about like, yes, Linda, nobody must know. Something about like it's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear it a few times in the movie.
Oh, you sure will.
So this gets Bruno thinking, and he's like, I'm going to go outside and have a smoke and think about this. And this is where like the killer just happens to be right across from him, dragging Katya like through some brush.
Uh-huh.
And she gets like her shirt snags on a branch and it snaps and it catches Bruno's attention. And he walks right up there.
Like, it's ridiculous. The body is on the ground 3 feet away from him.
Not even. I think he's inches away.
Yeah. And the killer, too, is apparently right next to the body because we see, like, the killer's feet.
I don't know how he misses this. Even the lighting excuse I don't even think that applies in
No.
this scenario.
Yeah, no. He's just blind.
But that's the thing too, is like it gets brought up later. It's not like he's drunk or anything. He doesn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
He like drinks milk
Yeah.
and eats yogurt or whatever. Like he's like just a healthy dude.
Maybe he went out there and was like, I wonder where Katya is. Oh, there's this dead body here. And this killer in the bushes, but that's not her.
This must be unrelated. But the phone rings, and so he goes to answer it. And when he goes to answer the phone, we see that he's got blood on his pants.
Yeah.
and he decides that he's just going to go back out and investigate. Do you remember who called him? Was it Tony?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because he was just like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. I don't remember. Okay, so at some point in this movie, it gets mentioned that the pool filter is broken
Yeah.
and that a new pool filter has been ordered because apparently the pool's stinky.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important, weird
It is
thing.
important. Pay attention, folks. Every detail in this movie.
Every detail. That's why, man, we are running through this thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot we can skip because otherwise it's just, you're going to miss something.
Yeah, usually movies like this have like an immense amount of fluff where it's just like, oh, there he is driving to the next location. Oh, here are two characters talking about nothing. But this movie doesn't have a whole lot of that.
No, and when it does, it just gets back to it.
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of funny what happens in some of the fluff, but yeah, he ends up noticing this blood on his pants. And he's like, "Huh, well that's weird. I'll go out and investigate." So he goes over by the bushes where he was because he knows that he brushed up against them,
Mm-hmm.
and he's checking for blood there. And then he goes just walking around the grounds, and then he finds where the groundskeeper Geo is like shacking up because he's got like a whole bunch of nudie pictures up on his wall.
Yeah.
So we know he's a pervert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, so is Bruno by that same measure.
that's true. But hey, it was the 80s. Dudes, you just get nudie mags, right?
Yeah.
It's also different in Europe too. We can just have a magazine with some breasts in it and it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. They're way more easy-going there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Geo's got some...
If you have a whole
It's
wall...
pornography.
Yeah.
It is. It's very, very adult material. And during this time too, Bruno notices some blood on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Those stairs leading down or up. I guess it depends which way you're going. But while he's outside, his reel-to-reel starts playing. You can hear the theme, and it's really loud. It gets his attention. And he's like, well, I'm going to go check this out. But before he gets there, it stops. And then when he enters, the tape's all messed up. And the diary has been torn up. And it's missing pages. But there's also a fire going. So the pages, we can assume, are in the fire.
Right. Yeah. What a stinker, too, destroying his tapes of that theme.
That's all right. It's not like he's not going to play it 800 more times.
True. Even I have it memorized by now.
Then we have Geo hauling up a heavy bag of trash up the stairs. Just this big plastic bag struggling like it's a body.
Uh-huh. Said it's filled with magazines.
Uh-huh. They both just have a good smoke break and hang out together.
Yeah, this is where Bruno's like, so what was Linda like? And all that Stanko's got to say is just like, didn't see her. Don't know. Stop asking.
He dodges every question ever.
Yeah.
Then we get another random woman who's coming to this villa. But it's actually Julia, Bruno's girlfriend. And I don't know. Like, what about locking a door or something here, Bruno? Like,
right.
You didn't give your girlfriend a key. She just wandered in there.
Yeah. Oh, a stranger I just met went missing and I got random blood on me.
This is also where we find out that Geo, he collects articles from the paper about violent crimes. Man, this is so normal now.
It's just a hobby.
Yeah, it's just a guy. He's just in the true crime.
Yeah. You know, I will say cutting out all the newspaper clippings and tacking them on your wall, kind of weird.
You didn't tag him on the wall. He had a scrapbook.
Oh, even cuter.
Yeah. And he would like draw around each one with a marker. Like they were, I wonder if they were color coded.
Just a hobbyist.
That's right. We said when we were watching it that he would just be a suburban mom with a podcast now.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So the next day, there's not a lot of time that passes in this movie either.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of appreciate this.
Yeah.
Kind of like really going through it. But the next day, Bruno and Julia are talking, and he just kind of like summarizes the movie's events thus far to her. And then she's just like, well, I gotta go because I'm an actress in a show. Bye now.
Yeah, she was also like very dismissive of all of his stories.
Didn't care.
Did not care. She was like, okay, great. Yeah, someone was murdered. Why does the pool stink?
What's up with your stinky pool anyway? Oh my God. That would have been in the English dub.
Yeah.
But Bruno's not a guy that you can just keep down when he's curious.
Yeah.
He's a real curious Betsy, this
Uh-huh.
Bruno. And he does some more looking around the property, but he's not that good at looking around because he ends up missing Katya's hair that's just stuck in the chicken wire.
Mm-hmm.
Big time clue, just hanging out. But down in that area, he finds a door that's locked. And around the same time, like Tony shows up and he's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's just Linda's stuff back there. She didn't take all her stuff when she moved. Don't worry about it. And then there's another distracting phone call that happens. And so like Tony's like, well, I gotta go like help my dad in Kuwait anyway, because his dad owns some business building roads,
Yeah.
doing whatever in Kuwait.
Man, Bruno's time here has just been like endlessly been interrupted by random people popping up and phone calls.
Oh, totally. That's this entire movie. It's great. It just goes to show you like the 80s where you're like, I gotta go get the phone. The phone's ringing. I gotta go answer it. You actually have to like get to phone.
What is phone? Why was phone big box with wheel? Why was phone plug into wall? Phone has no games.
Oh, there you could call stuff. Get all sorts of games.
That is not the same thing.
What? Like, no, you could like call like a number, get a trivia game, something like that. You could have somebody calm your loneliness.
Yeah, no Flappy Bird.
No Flappy Bird.
No Angry Birds. Doesn't count.
You could call a number and you could hear Santa talk to you.
You know, one time, I'll never forget when Optimus Prime called me on my birthday.
Optimus Prime did call you on your birthday.
That was super rad.
I set that up. Man, that's
Yeah, how did you get Optimus Prime's number anyway? You just chill with him like that?
I do.
Okay.
Not that big of a thing. Whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So, yeah.
Leader of the Autobots.
We were not as tight as we used to be, but crack me another beer, Dan.
Is that why you keep an Energon cube in the garage at all times, just in case he pops by?
You never know. Anyways, yeah, so this phone call is just like a whole bunch of like, I'm gonna kill you type stuff on it.
Yeah.
Real creepy call. And it's like, oh no, it's just me, Sandra, the director, goofing around. Are you scared in that house yet? Okay, Sandra, cool it.
Yeah. Come on now. Let's get this professional here.
But hey, you know what? As if we haven't had enough random people showing up, another random person shows
That's
up.
one more.
Now we get Angela, who's looking for Katya. And apparently those two are roommates and also wannabe models.
Yeah.
And Angela's just like, can I go swimming? Because Linda let me go swimming all the time. But Bruno is cool with just, I don't know,
He's like,
sexy
sure.
women showing up. And he's just like, yeah, go ahead, swim in the pool. What do I care? Also, I'm going to leave everything unlocked, by the way.
Yeah.
So feel free to just roam around wherever you want.
Oh, yeah. And he's also like, yeah, your friend went missing around like 11 last night. And she's like, oh, Katya does that.
I mean, I suppose that probably happened pre-cell phone quite a bit, but still write a note. I'm at the neighbors.
Yeah.
Leave a trail. Always leave a trail.
Right.
And I also think this pool filter might come up here too. He's like, I don't know, if you want to go swimming in that stinky pool, good on you. But he's like cool with the pool usage anyway and goes about his business going somewhere else. And then we get Gio watching Angela change. Lots of just creepy eyeballs and nudity here.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's already established. He likes naked ladies, so
And she leaves that little like whatever it is by the pool, that little house by the pool. And she goes around and checks that spot that Stanko was creeping on her from. So I wonder if that's just like a thing.
she did see him earlier too, and was just like, "Hi, Giovanni."
Yeah.
So they definitely have a history together. So he probably has watched her change multiple times, and she
And-
just doesn't care.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the vibe that I got.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like he's the grossest looking dude.
No, not really. Yeah.
No, he's not. I mean, so maybe she's into it. Who knows?
Hunky Italian gardener guy with those crazy blue eyes, too.
Yeah.
Scary blue eyes.
hmm But it's not like he's just like some American jerk getting drunk on cheap beer. That guy's drinking wine later.
It's got class.
But yeah, so Angela sees that razor at the bottom of the pool, but just is like, whatever. I'm just going to go for a swim. And this is where we get swim cam. And man, Bava was getting his money's worth out of this swim cam.
No kidding.
It's
Yeah.
a very extended swim cam scene.
You know, disappointed though. Swim cam, but no swim murder cam.
Yeah, you're right.
Went through all that work to shoot underwater, and he didn't show someone getting murdered underwater.
I mean, I get like where this is an extended scene because also like, ooh, hey, audience, do you want to see
Foxy lady.
Yeah, you want to see a pretty woman swim?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a woman swimming.
Right.
And she eventually just swims down to the bottom and picks up the blade and is just kind of like cheeky about it. I don't know. It's weird. Like throws it in her bag
Yeah.
and is just like, yeah, cool.
Free box cutter, woohoo! My lucky day.
So yeah, then Bruno, he's at the editing bay for the movie, and this older guy who works there comes in and asks if Sandra's around. But of course she's not, because we need some suspicion here.
Of course.
Where is Sandra? But Angela is just wandering around the house at this point because Bruno can't lock a freaking door ever.
Right.
And we see some red painted nails perusing the cutlery. And there's like some oohing and ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, please.
And Angela goes up to the bathroom. And while Angela's in there, the knife comes down and stabs her hand into the countertop.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then, man, this is really hard. She gets a plastic bag over her head, and when that doesn't seem to be working out, the killer just repeatedly starts bashing her head on the countertop,
Yeah.
and she's just screaming the whole time. This is rough. This is a rough kill scene.
I liked how like realistic it felt. It felt like grounded. Because usually like slashers will just like bap, stab.
Yeah. I mean,
This one felt like you were actually like killing somebody.
right, because I think because of movies, people don't understand killing somebody's not that easy.
Right.
Especially like if you're just gonna like start banging their head on a countertop.
Yeah. Take it from the two of us.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not easy.
Say that to the wall of heads. But yeah, since this is difficult, she just is kind of unconscious and just gets thrown over the tub, and the knife gets pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
After, when she's pulled to the tub, her hand slides through the knife,
Pretty cool.
or the knife slides through her hand, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the knife gets pulled out and is used to slash her throat
Uh-huh.
in the tub. And apparently the killer's got a problem with this mess because there's definitely panic happening.
Just using like little tissues to try to clean up all the blood. Yeah.
Yeah, it's panic mode for sure. Did not want the mess. Bruno gets tired of waiting for Sandra, and he decides he's just gonna go home and play the theme again. But he does leave Sandra a note like, hey, like,
I waited for you.
tired of waiting for you. Hope you're not the killer. Bye. And when he's in the kitchen, he just sees like, oh, there's a knife next to the sink. He's like, huh, well, that's weird. Just looks clean. I guess I'll just put it back. And maybe he's like, I don't know, maybe Giovanni came in, made a sandwich.
Or maybe one of the other random women who just keep appearing.
Also made a sandwich.
Yeah. Maybe it was the sandwich.
Oh,
Bait itself.
oh no. There's a little sandwich note written.
Written in ketchup.
Dear Sharon, I can't live without you. Life's been hard since you left me. I'm going to slice myself in half and be eaten by a gardener and a random woman.
Poetic. I'd watch that movie.
Love. I'm trying to think.
Mitch? Sandwich?
I was going to say like Luigi Bologna.
That's good too. A condiment in the dark.
Well, when you're just like, what a hard day of just not really doing much of anything. Time to go take a bath.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to the bathroom to draw a bath, but
Ooh, to draw a bath.
yeah.
Good phrasing.
Oh, okay. It's just what you do, right?
I've never
You've
heard
never
that.
heard that?
No.
Oh.
I mean, if someone told me to draw a bath, I would get a pencil and paper. I'd be like, I'll try.
Okay. Well, Brennan, this is
Informative.
this is a great illustration of a bathtub.
But I wanted you to fill the tub with water.
But it's making this tub is making some goofy noises. And you discover some beads down there. I'm not sure where these really came from.
It was her necklace.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, she had a beaded necklace on.
Oh, I did not notice that. Good job actually paying attention to the movie.
I try.
I mean, I was taking notes this whole time.
I was just like, who's the killer? Who is it?
I'm like, gotta take some notes. Gotta look up and read. Gotta take some notes. Gotta look up and read. But hey, it was on Tubi, so it was good. Tubi's great for taking notes. Because if you start to fall behind a little, you get an ad break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a nice 3-minute ad break.
Hey, this one, it wasn't too bad either. Sometimes it can
Tubi's-
be bad.
I don't know. I feel like I've always had better experiences with Tubi than Pluto.
Absolutely. I will give you credit for that. Yeah.
Pluto has far worse ads too.
Yeah. I mean, either one, you're seeing the same ad multiple times, but
Mm-hmm.
Pluto just gets the worst ones, I feel.
Plus, I think Tubi is a cooler name.
Yeah. And it's also not owned by people who are going to bend knees to fascism, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Let's go, Tubi.
Yeah. Pluto's owned by Paramount.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. But I mean, they do have all that Star Trek on there.
Yeah.
Man. That's tough.
If only Jean-Luc were here.
I bet you he'd have some awesome words.
He would draw a bath.
Oh, Jean-Luc Picard is definitely drawing a bath.
Yeah.
And then he's getting tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Oh, yeah.
And he's sipping it in the tub. Man, that sounds like a fun time.
Yeah. Taking a bath with Jean-Luc.
Just having a tubby.
Bubble bath. No, Wesley, get out. It's my tubby time.
Can you get my rubber ducky, Mr. Data?
Send Worf in here.
Yeah, so Bruno just starts like, this is weird. And he just starts looking around the bathroom. And he's like, no tissues in this box. But when he grabs the box and moves it, he's like, and there's a hole in this countertop.
Mm-hmm.
That was not there earlier.
There's a little bit of blood in there, too.
Yeah, definitely some blood in this hole. And then he's also noticing that there's a tiny piece of bloody tissue on the floor. So he's smart. He goes back and inspects that knife.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings it up to the hole, and sure enough, it's a fit.
I really like this scene. Yeah. Bruno, honestly, Bruno gets like those star stickers, that students get when they have a good
Mhm.
yeah, Bruno gets the star sticker.
Oh, yeah, the gold star.
Yeah.
Ba-ding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the Stacy star.
And
Ba-ding.
I like it too cuz after he figures this out, he like as he's like looking around and stuff, he's carrying that knife with him.
Oh, yeah, he's not messing around.
Yeah, he has it like at the ready.
Yeah, he takes it down to check the Linda door, and it's still locked. And then he looks under the door to see if he can see anything in there, and finds a bloody tissue.
Ooh. Kinda ridiculous if this killer cleaned up all of that blood with like the tissues.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I took a forensics class in high school, and the biggest thing that I learned is, man, blood is hard to clean up. If you murder somebody,
Oh, yeah. Insanely hard.
good luck.
It's so good that we're actually like very good at it.
No kidding.
Takes a lot of practice.
Just got to bring that
Marvelous.
sham wow with you.
Says Christopher Walken. When I gotta clean up a murder scene, I use ShamWow. Hey, you open that door. You open the Christopher
glad I
Walken
did.
ShamWow door.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, so, I mean, at this point, Bruno is just fully distracted from getting any work done whatsoever. And he's like, I'm just going to use this recording equipment and I'm just going to start recording my thoughts on this. So, early podcaster.
Hey, yeah.
And he's just like, got to get these shenanigans down. Got to get my thoughts out. So that way, like, everything can get pieced together for definitely not the authorities who are not in this movie whatsoever.
Yeah, fun fact, in Italy, the police do not exist.
Apparently.
You have to investigate everything yourself.
Not in this movie, anyway. Like, the police, like, hey, why don't you call the police? He even gets brought up at one point, and he's just like, they'll never believe me. There's not enough evidence.
There's blood.
You have blood.
Yeah.
But Sandra arrives, and he just tells her about his suspicions. And she's like, well, the killer, if he killed 2 people, would probably be in a hurry. So those bodies, they gotta be around somewhere.
Yeah, I like that she's like on board with this whole thing.
Or she's the killer.
Or she's the killer. Yeah. But she like helps them investigate.
Because here's the thing, she's got red fingernails too. Everybody does.
Everybody's
Every
got
woman does.
red fingernails and like heels.
The same shoes.
Same shoes. Right.
Everybody bought the same shoes. Because it definitely seems to be a lady that is committing these crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first place they check, the Linda door. But it's open.
Ooh.
Oh,
And it's just filled with stuff.
what kind of stuff?
Linda stuff, boring stuff, whole lot of nothing. Until
A box of magazines,
yeah.
a piece of luggage filled with clothing.
And a trunk that's filled with tennis balls.
Tennis balls.
Tennis balls.
No bodies. So why the tennis balls, Brennan?
Interestingly enough, the director knows of a Linda. But this whole time she's like, it can't be her. It can't be the Linda that I know. So it's probably the Linda that she knows. But Linda was actually the basis for this story, for the horror movie that she is directing.
Oh boy.
And that story that of the 3 boys in the beginning actually happened based on a true story. And yeah, Linda was like a superstar tennis player, but went missing 2 years ago.
Oh no.
Or at least she hasn't heard of her in 2 years.
Yeah, so Bruno was like, you haven't shown me the end of this movie with the twist ending. In order for me to understand what could possibly be going on, you need to show this to me. But then there's a bump upstairs and a POV of a lady walking around. Then we see a lady hand grab a knife.
Ooh.
And then Bruno and Sandra see a shadowy figure wielding a knife. And then that person ends up hiding behind a curtain.
Bruno's pretty smart here too, because he grabs Sandra's scarf to use as some form of weapon.
Yep. And then, oh, it's Julia. And then they all just have to laugh about it. Like, it's like, I almost strangled you with this scarf. Oh boy.
I almost stabbed you with this knife.
Oh.
What a mix up. It's like an episode of Three's Company.
Yeah. And Bruno's like, what are you doing here? Julie's like, well, the show I was supposed to do ended up getting canceled because there was some protests about it being obscene. And he's like, well, what's so bad, like, in the play? And it was like, oh, there's like, woman homosexuality, and it's unwelcome at this theater. And everyone's just like,
Boo.
big deal. But then, like, I don't know, Sandra kicks rocks, and then Julia and Bruno hop on the bed, and wouldn't you know it, what's on the bed? A tennis ball.
Still confused. Why are they white? I thought tennis balls were green. This whole movie's just screwed up.
I don't know, just go with it.
Oh, that's right. This is the alternate universe where the Italians don't have police and all tennis balls are white. I forgot about that. They had that in the beginning, that opening text.
Maybe they're just well-used tennis balls and they just lightened up.
Hmm.
Maybe it was a cool trend. Andre Agassi wanted to just use white tennis balls.
The scandals. People were rioting, protesting the movie.
Turns out, when Bruno asks, why is there a tennis ball in the bed? She's just like, oh, you silly goose. We met at a tennis match, remember?
Dun dun dun.
So much tennis. Bruno wakes up after some sexy time, find out that Julia is now gone. Sandra calls Linda's number to say that she didn't betray Linda by revealing her secret because somebody answers the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But then we see Linda's phone is where, Brennan?
It's in the pool house.
It's on the property.
Yeah.
Oh no. When Bruno goes looking around for Julia, Gio's like, yeah, I saw her earlier on the property. And she's still there because she's just creeping on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bruno goes into the house and his tape is running and it's Julia listening to it. And she's like, I've had enough of your weird theories about all of this stuff. She's like, I don't want to hear any bit about you starting a podcast. Ew, gross. And so she leaves.
There are potentially people being murdered in here, and I don't care.
Bruno helps Gio with what I assume is the new pool filter
Yeah.
in a big old crate. Bruno asks Gio if he's ever seen Julia on the grounds before, which is a good question.
Definitely.
And he just gives a dodgy answer of like, I don't pay attention to anything.
He's just a worker.
Who comes and goes here is none of my business. And then when questions are asked about Katya and Angela, he avoids those too. So, and Gio's looking pretty shady right now. But then Julia is just by the pool, and Bruno is like, hey, I gotta go. Maybe you shouldn't stay here because apparently women are going missing
Yeah.
from the property. And she's like, no, I'm just gonna stay here.
I'll be fine by myself. Okay, sure.
Then we find out that Bruno has a shitty little hatchback.
Pretty adorable.
It is. I mean, he's a working guy. That's
Yeah.
fine. And listen, guys, if Bruno can get a foxy lady like Julia driving this car,
Yeah.
you don't need a fancy car to impress any woman.
Also could have scored Katya too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Granted, is it a movie? Yes.
For
but
sure.
You know what? He plays piano.
Yeah.
He plays piano and wears comfy, cool sweaters
Uh-huh.
and just seems like an all around cool dude.
Intelligent man.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's not like showing off his body and stuff all the time.
And he's like respectful too.
Yeah. At one point in time in this movie, he's even wearing a belt that's way too long
Eh.
and it's just flopping around. He's a dork.
Total dork. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Like I said, star sticker on this guy.
Anyway, so he takes his hatchback to a payphone. And I like this part. This is a fluff part where he's got to wait to use the payphone.
Yeah.
And it's just some lady on it.
Yeah.
And he ends up making a call to the theater.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. and starts asking questions about Julia. And they're like, yeah, she's not welcome here because of the stunt that she pulled. He's like, what stunt was that? And they say, well, on opening night, she never showed up. Dun, dun, dun.
Called her crazy, too.
Yeah. Also, during this part, too, I like that there's someone else's reflection on the outside of the phone booth.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was a cast member. I think it was just somebody waiting to use the phone booth. They're like, I don't know, just get out of the shot. You'll be fine. And it was noisy as heck, too. So there was like a weird miscommunication at first.
What is a payphone?
It's where Superman used to change his clothes.
It's where Bill and Ted travel through time.
That's right. So you had to put these things, they were called coins. They're little metal round things of different monetary value that you'd feed into it like the trailer machine. And then you could put in somebody's phone number. And you had to have phone numbers written down in a book
Whoa.
or on a piece of paper.
You could speak to them through a wire.
I used to carry around a phone list with me. Like if I met somebody cool, I'd be like, oh, let me write your number down. And I'd get their phone number. So I had this list that I'd always carry around in my wallet. And if it stayed in there too long or got filled up, I'd have to like start a new one and like rewrite everybody's numbers down.
And then what? Did you have to like hit a dinosaur on the back of the head? Like get food for the day or what?
Maybe. What's it to you? Brontosaurus burgers are pretty tasty. But you wouldn't know because we made them extinct. And now we're going to clone them again so RFK can kill them and eat them. After letting them sit out in the sun for 3 days.
Yeah, you know how Han kept Luke warm on Hoth by cutting open that tauntaun? RFK just does that.
Eats his way out from the inside.
Yeah. He's just like, and I thought they tasted bad on the outside.
Okay. So we get some POV at the editing bay where the final reel of the movie just gets hacked up with some scissors. And Bruno shows up and he just sees the mess and he's like, oh, man, I was coming here to just look at that.
Yeah.
And then he and the older gent decide to like splice it back together.
Uh-huh.
And I remember when we were watching it, it was all like cut up. I was like, you're in the editing bay, just put it back together.
Yeah.
So it was good to see that they do it.
Yeah. The editor is the one that lets out a good old Mamma Mia when he sees the film cut up.
And when they're putting stuff together, it turns out there's also like a clip of like a woman in silhouette holding a knife at the top of the stairs in the movie that they don't think was a part of the movie. The old guy said that he had seen it, right? And he's like, yeah, this wasn't in there before.
Yeah, he just assumes that it's part of the secret twist ending.
Oh, okay. And then we get Gio, who's working on the filter. Just a guy doing some work.
Doing his job, yeah.
And then a dead hand's got to fall out, scare the crap out of him. Falls right on his face.
Yeah.
And then like he opens up the top and then sure enough, there's Angela and Katya just dead inside the pool filter.
No wonder it stank.
Yeah. And then he gets a good wrench whacking by the killer. So now we can check him off the list of suspects.
Yep.
But Sandra's at the villa, apparently searching for Linda, and she finds the bloodied wrench. Oh no. But we also get a nice jump scare of a near-death Bruno popping up out of like some access port in the floor.
Yeah, he needs an ice pack.
Who knows if he's actually dead or not?
I'd like to think he didn't die. He's just knocked out.
But then Sandra gets strangled by her own movie.
By the twist ending, too.
Yeah, the footage is used. And the killer drags her corpse around by the neck, holding the film and just laughing.
All giggly, yeah.
Pretty brutal.
Definitely.
There's a whole lot of women getting dragged around in this movie. I don't know.
Pretty Bruno. I'll stop.
Please. Julie ends up finding a pile of film downstairs with a Sandra underneath. And then she freaks out and she's like, yeah, I need to get out of here. And she attempts to leave, but the access point with the garage door closes. She can't get out because she just hits it with her fist a little bit. It's like, oh no, there's no way I could possibly open this garage door now. But then we get some cool giggles and taunts. And at one point, like near the Linda room, a bunch of tennis balls fall on Julia.
Pretty cool visual. I like this.
This would have been great if it just kept happening all over the place. Buckets of tennis balls getting dumped on people.
Or one of those tennis ball launchers.
Oh, yeah. Hitting Bruno right in the dick. Or somebody gets killed by it.
Yeah. Or they're like sending body parts through it.
Oh, just a big floppy arm
Yeah.
getting launched out. She ends up, strangely enough, hiding in a cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
A different cupboard, though. Not the upstairs cupboards. This is the downstairs cupboards.
Tons of human-sized empty cupboards.
Just everywhere. And the killer kind of like plays around with her a bit. This is kind of a little cat and mouse thing here. It's a little dull.
Yeah.
Not the best until the killer finds her in the cupboard that she's in. It just like slides the knife in through the crack. Is just squeaking it,
Yeah.
making it annoying.
But we get a Bruno ex machina here.
Yeah, he shows up, and Julia gets a bright idea. Like, oh, thank goodness Bruno's here. I'll just make a run for it. How does this work out for her?
Not well. Not well at all, no. Yeah, she tries to make a break for it, and she kind of like stumbles on the tennis balls too, so the killer is able to catch up to her and impales her through the back, the big knife.
Right through her.
Yeah, pretty impressive, honestly. It's probably not easy to do.
Yeah, Bruno's sad. And the killer charges at Bruno, and he ends up, because this place is under construction, it makes sense that there's just a stack of bricks around.
Yeah.
And he uses a brick and just smashes the killer right in the head. And we see that there's a wig on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finds out the killer is Tony.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, it was Tony dressed as a lady.
The final epic final fight of the slasher begins.
Just
And then it ends.
because Bruno just stabs Tony.
Yeah, makes Tony stab himself pretty much.
Yeah. And then Tony repeatedly says, I'm not a little girl, over and over until he dies. Then we get the editing bay, and we get Bruno talking to the older guy who works there, trying to make sense of what happened.
Mm-hmm. We see that the twist ending is that the boy that comes up from the bottom of the stairs in the fictional movie
Mhm.
is dressed as a woman.
Yeah, just wearing like a blonde wig with some braided pigtails.
That's the movie.
That is the movie. Boy, oh boy. I don't think that this ending's handled very well.
No,
I don't like this ending.
nor do I.
I'm going to say too that there really is a lot of movies for a good stretch of time where if there's any man who either dresses in women's clothing or wants to be a woman in any way, shape, or form, whether trans or otherwise, is always the villain
Mm-hmm.
and always is crazy, insane, and wants to kill.
Yeah.
Not great.
Not really, no.
No. Like said, doesn't age well at all. I mean, I can accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
They try to explain it away in the movie a little bit better, don't you think?
Yeah, they definitely made an attempt. Like, they didn't, like, outright villainize people that are transgender or cross-dressing or anything like that. But, I mean, they also didn't do a good job of showing how, like, these people are just normal people.
Yeah, I think the only clue to it being accepted is just being Linda.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody was just like, oh, so Tony liked to dress up as Linda.
Yeah,
They just accept Linda as Linda.
right.
So that's a positive in it, I guess.
And I think Linda, too, was scared of being, like, outed, too, because of, like, this movie and how connected the story is to her own story.
Right. And well, we had a brief discussion earlier, and you said something about how that was just who Tony wanted. Tony wanted to be Linda. Tony was Linda.
Mm-hmm.
And being mocked by the other boys didn't help that scenario at all.
Right.
Like, hey, you don't want to be a little girl. And it's like, oh, but maybe I am a little girl inside.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely not like the worst.
No, I have seen way worse.
Hmm.
In good movies too, like where it's like, oh no, it's the twist ending. And I mean, there's definitely one I think we might cover next year
Hmm.
if we do like the plan of like us just picking movies.
Yeah.
There's a really good slasher, but the ending is just awful with this.
Oh God. See, and I feel like spoiler alerts here for a separate movie, Sleepaway Camp.
Which previous episode, go check it out.
Yeah. Check out. That was what was that last season of Summer Slasher?
I think that was our first.
Was that really?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Dang. Huh. The years flying by.
Yeah.
But I feel like with something like Sleepaway Camp, it handled it better because it wasn't the character like wanting to be a woman. It was that his sister was killed, and then the super crazy mom like wanted to have a daughter, and that's entirely different than somebody who like chooses to be that way.
Right. They were forced to do it beyond,
Yeah.
they didn't have a choice.
Right. It's almost something that like a remake could service better, trying to handle like topics like this.
For sure. I will say this though, that there were certain times where, especially when it pertained to a man transitioning to a woman, on a lot of like sitcoms and stuff, like in the 70s and 80s, was handled as a joke at first,
Mm-hmm.
but then always pulled it around and showed like, no, this still is your friend. This is still somebody you care about,
Right.
and they still care about you,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still the same person. This is just, you didn't get to know this side of them and who they were inside the
Yeah.
whole time.
What's
And
the
then
name of that military show?
MASH.
Whichever one had the dude that would wear like the dresses.
Yeah, Klinger
Yeah.
was cross-dressing to get thrown out of the military because he didn't want to be in the war.
Right. But also just ended up liking wearing dresses and like to collect them, and then just got all these compliments from
Sure.
all the guys like, hey, wow, you look really nice in that.
Yeah, I mean, it was, again, played for a gag, but also like not handled in the worst way.
Right. Yeah.
It actually, a lot of times subject matter like this was handled a lot better in the 70s,
Hmm.
especially when you think like the further back you go, the worse it would be.
Yeah.
But there was a whole lot of progressiveness that happened through television and was helping these communities get some better recognition and be treated more like people. And they could be regular characters. And while there was still a jokiness to it, they were accepted.
Right.
And then it wasn't until the Reagan era
Ugh.
that there was a lot of pushback against it. And then they were like, for lack of a better term, shoved back in the closet and told to like, they couldn't be themselves publicly as much as they were allowed to, even just a couple years earlier.
Yeah.
So it really, like, the Reagan era really pushed stuff back. And I remember too, like my age, like Gen X and stuff, there was a whole lot of like, don't be gay and stuff like that. And it
Yeah.
was used as, a pejorative
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of people. And I'm guilty of it
Mm-hmm.
myself, but be better, like learn, just be a better person, and I feel bad about that.
That's good.
It's growth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So when the twist ending to this movie came around, we both were like, oh,
Yeah.
yikes, we're gonna have a discussion.
Yeah. And sorry about like getting up on the old soapbox or whatever and ranting there, but it's true. These are just
You shouldn't apologize for it. Yeah.
these are just facts. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what happened.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's a shame because, like I grew up seeing that stuff and thinking like, oh, okay, like, yeah, like a man can become a woman and it's not that big of a deal. Like I didn't grow up having these weird, thinking that was something bad and evil, but
Mhm.
there was definitely a lot of media that villainized it.
Yeah. I think that's a good example too of It's a quote from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, of all things. Those quotes that they have at the beginning of the episodes, bangers. Evil isn't born; it's taught. And I think that applies there because, like, you saw it and you didn't. It's just a thing. You were accepting of it, and it's only when it's shown or told in the negative light that people will see it that way. So twists like this in movies can be damaging in that way for
Mhm.
sure.
And to my point about like me growing up and, like the level of, saying gay a lot as a negative, that was like the kids in this movie, like that was a thing. Like
Just the vocabulary.
you get bullied by that,
Yeah.
and like, well, of course you don't. Even if you think like there's nothing wrong with someone who's gay, you didn't want to be bullied in that manner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm sure there was a lot of kids who didn't want to be outed
Yeah.
because of that too.
Totally.
So I guess what we're saying is if you see or hear stuff like that nowadays, stand up against it,
Totally.
do some good
Yeah. Call people out on it.
for sure. Okay, Brennan. So movie 2 of 3 for this year's summer slasher camp.
Yes. Yes.
Can you, whatever order you choose,
Mm-hmm.
give the movie rating by saying movie, your recommendation, and go through your trope checklist?
I think this is a movie. I did enjoy this movie. The directing was really good. Like, I really liked a lot of the camera work that was done. I mean, it's a thriller, and I'll say I was thrilled. And as a mystery too, it did a good job of pointing you in all the wrong directions and keeping you guessing. And you think it's one character, and then the movie does something to kind of show you it's not them. And I thought that was very well done. I would recommend it too. Granted, definitely touches on some topics that, especially in this day and age, are a lot more important and a lot more, I guess, thought through and accepted. So it shows its age in that way,
Sure, yeah.
and thankfully isn't the worst about it.
No, I mean, I think plenty of people of, whatever background you come from and identity you have,
Hmm.
you can still be entertained by this.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Slasher checklist for me: 3 or more kills. That definitely gets a check. An emphasis on the killing, definitely. Those scenes, they drag out for those murder scenes. Killer hunting down prey, I will give it to this one because, I mean, there is like a main location, a main group of people, characters, people being killed because of, the characteristics too. So that also checks off like a main group of people being hunted. So introducing like a cast of characters and then having them get picked off. Gimmick, I'm not really quite sure this one gets one. I'm kind of scared to give it over
Yeah.
the killer, cross-dressing or being transgender, however they identified it. But either way, it checks enough boxes there. I would consider this a slasher.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah, I think this is a movie. While it certainly is a giallo, I'm one who thinks that the Venn diagram of slashers and giallo are pretty close to being a complete circle anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of, I don't know, how you want to identify them. I mean, it is Italian, so I guess it is more giallo, but I mean, actual blades in the dark are not a rule for this movie, but rather an idea. It's not fast paced, but if it starts to get dull, it moves on fairly quickly. It looks good. There are definitely some stellar shots in this, and
Yeah.
watching the Italian version, I'd say like the Italian acting was decent.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that ending didn't age so poorly, but
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with the mystery, and I definitely recommend it. And thanks, Pete.
Yeah, thank you, Pete.
The slasher trope checklist for me is edged weapon kill at least one.
Definitely,
Certainly in this. Stalking / hunting of victims. Yup. Peekaboo Corpse.
2 of them.
Yep. Yeah. Vice kill. No vice kills in this. Nobody's
None.
killed because they had sex or did drugs or anything
Yeah.
cheesy like that. I guess that's probably more the American thing.
Yeah.
This killer's motives were just like, I was bullied, didn't want to be called a woman or a little girl, and just hated women because of it
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, even though it seemed to had women friends, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's not really a catalyst for the escalation here.
Right. No.
Body count of at least 2 victims. Yep. Definitely more than that. And yeah, that's what I have. A Blade in the Dark. Good time. So coming up next for Summer Slasher Camp 6, we close things out with the classic American slasher, My Bloody Valentine.
Pretty excited for this one.
First watch for you.
Yeah.
Not for me. I've seen this a bunch. You're in for a treat. It's fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun with that. If you want to have fun, get yourself a t-shirt from our TeePublic store.
Hey, nice. Good segue.
They're not the best. I've done better. But yeah, the money that comes in from TeePublic, it's not much, but it helps pay the cost to keep this podcast running over time. And in time, you should send us an email.
Yeah. Send us your best drawing of a bath.
Yes. Send us your drawing of a bath. Do not send us any pictures of you in a bath.
No. If you want to draw Captain Jean-Luc Picard in the bath,
Yes.
having a little tubby time.
You got some Photoshop skills? We want to see it. You can send those to us at corruptedyouthpod at gmail.com. Thanks to our listeners, the Dongles. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
And to our fellow podcasters, that's Pete.
Yeah. Thank you, Pete.
And hang in there, Dongles.
Bye-bye.
Corrupted youth. Corrupted youth. Corrupted youth. Corrupted youth.
You're cute. You're cute. Hey. How long are you going to be living here? Hey.
What's up with your stinky pool anyway? Oh my God.
Mamma mia.